Hey guys, I'm just going to do my backrooms book thingy. Alright, so, I'm about to do a video about my book that I'm trying to make. Now, these are going to be separated in parts. Anyways, here's a little short part so you know. He wasn't doing anything important when it happened. His phone was missing. The internet wasn't working. After a while, boredom turned into frustration. He tried making a small cardboard game. Then he drew pictures, but none of it felt right. Thirsty, he went to get some water and returned to his room, heading for the small vault hidden in his closet. When he reached for the keys, they slipped from his hand. Instead of hitting the floor, they fell straight through it. At first, he thought it was a trick of his eyes, but when he touched the floor, it felt uneven, wrong. Looking for help, he stepped forward right where the keys had disappeared, and that was when the floor gave away. Chapter 1, Level 0. He woke up on damp carpet. For a few seconds, he didn't move. The air felt heavy, warm in a way that made breathing uncomfortable. Above him, fluorescent lights buzzed endlessly, their sound drilling into his head. The walls were yellow, too yellow, covered in a repeating pattern that made his eyes hurt if he stared too long. He sat up slowly. His keys were lying on the floor beside him. That didn't make sense. Oh, also, everything's on the top what I'm reading. He grabbed them and looked up, expecting to see his ceiling, or at least a hole. Instead, he saw nothing but lights and more yellow walls stretching far above him. Then he noticed the slide, long, smooth, and disappearing upward into darkness. That was when he laughed nervously. "This is a dream," he muttered. He pinched his arm. Nothing. He slapped his face in pain. He slapped his face. Pain shot through his cheek. His heart started pounding. This wasn't a dream. Panic crept in as he stood and began walking. The space felt endless. Not rooms, just areas that pretended to be rooms. Every corner looked familiar, yet somehow different. He turned around more than once, convinced he looked back, but the walls weren't the same, or maybe they were. Something black lay on the floor ahead. He walked past it. Then his foot slipped. He crashed down hard, pain shooting through his leg. When he reached for the black shape, his stomach dropped. It was his phone. The screen was shattered, bent at an angle it should never been. Even if it still worked, there was no signal here. No bars, no time, no anything. As he stood back up, shaking, he noticed the keys again. 3 keys. He only recognized 2. The third one was old, scratched, unfamiliar. He didn't know why, but the thought crossed his mind that maybe, just maybe, this key was meant to get him out. That was when the lights flickered. Once, twice, then again. The buzzing grew louder. Instinct screamed at him to hide. He spotted a tight corner where two walls almost touched, a space that shouldn't exist. He squeezed himself inside just as footsteps echoed through the halls. Something was walking. It moved slowly, like it was patrolling, watching, searching. Entity 303. It looked like a security guard made of shadow and wrong angles. Its movements were stiff, unnatural. It didn't have eyes the way people did, but he could feel when it was looking in his direction. He stayed perfectly still. It stopped, 12 feet away, close enough. His breath caught as it tilted its head, as if waiting for him to make a mistake. He leaned forward just slightly, peeking out. It turned instantly, barely pulling back in time. Something slammed against the corner, scraping the walls. Whatever it was about to do, it didn't finish. After a long panicked silence, the footsteps slowly faded away. He didn't move for a long time. When he finally stepped out, his legs were shaking. He walked again, faster this time, desperate. The longer he walked, the worse his thoughts became. The walls felt closer, the buzzing louder. His chest tightened and tightened. Then he saw it, a tall black shape, smiling. It, its arms were too long, its hands sharp. The smile stretched possibly wide. Entity 107. An illusion, he told himself. Just fear, just his mind breaking. So he didn't run. He stood there, and it attacked. Panic tore across his side as something slashed him. He screamed and ran, his heart pounding louder than the lights. The more afraid he got, the closer it felt, right behind him, breathing down his neck. Then he stopped, forced himself to calm down. The buzzing softened, and suddenly he wasn't in the same place anymore. The walls were different. On them, I can't go down. On them were three papers. One was a warning, handwritten shaky, about the entities that wandered this place. The other two were missing posters, children, adults, names he didn't recognize. But one thing was clear: they had all been here, and none of them had left. 8 minutes. I might be able to. No. Okay, I guess I'll see if I can at least show y'all what I'm going to do for chapter 2. And if I have enough time, I guess I'll just do chapter 2. Alright, so chapter 2. I think we should do. Alright, for chapter 2. Oh, dang. What up? Yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm not about to write all that down. So, thank you guys for watching. This is just chapter 1. I hope you like my Backrooms story. I actually liked it. Nah, you don't have to like and subscribe. That's your choice. But see you guys later. Have a good night's sleep if you're watching this at night like I just started this.